do a test, just talking into it. Let's see.
Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Is it working? Hello? Test. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3.
Go ahead, take it away, Alessio.
All right, welcome. Thank you. I want to thank everyone who signed up for the Club Molisani Fall Classic happening next weekend, October 12th through the 16th. A couple things. We had 64 teams, 4 brackets of 16. We have a Thursday night bracket starting at 6 o'clock, Friday night bracket starting at 6 o'clock, Saturday morning bracket starting at 9, and a Saturday afternoon bracket starting at 3. For those top 16 teams that move on to Sunday, that will also start at 9 o'clock. The Sunday bracket, everyone will come back clean slated, meaning that even if you had a loss in your Thursday, Friday, or Saturday bracket, you would come back clean slated with 0 losses, everyone in the winner's bracket. On Sunday, top 8 will get paid out of the 16.
What are the games up to?
Games are up to 14. And then I will explain the rules before each bracket starts. I'll call over the captains and then explain the rules, any questions, concerns, or any of that.
You can find the rules online too. We got those on our website.
On the website. Thanks to Luch for putting them on there. So, if we want to get started, as you can see on the screen, this is Thursday night. 16 teams. I'm going to randomize the list over here. As you can see, I randomized it. No specific order or anything. So I'm going to create the bracket.
This game's up to 15 on there.
Yeah. I think we have to change that to 14.
We could probably edit that out later.
Oh, you hit create
If
bracket.
you want to create this bracket. Bracket size does not match.
I don't know how to fix that. Click OK. Get us a pause for a minute.
Okay, go back. Double dip, single and
Scroll up. Oh, that's it. Standard, single point, double niche, 6 players. Click upper games. Click 16. See what it does.
Should I do 16?
Yeah, let's see what it does. Uh-oh.
Click go back.
Yeah, go back.
Single bracket. Standard record.
Let's see if I can figure out something here.
Format Dolish news.
Already says. Hold on. Something's not connected. So it's games to 16. 16.
Championship match.
Let's try something.
Okay. What is it?
No, I don't worry about that. We're deleting that.
oh, you're in it right now.
Yeah.
But that was seating perfectly.
Yeah, I don't. Hold on. I'm trying it on here.
Okay, everyone, give us a moment.
A little bit of technical difficulty.
It looked completely right.
It's It's working on my phone.
Boom.
Yeah, it's working on my phone.
Well, now it just disappeared again.
Should you show his phone?
Yeah, show the phone.
Is it on your phone,
Yeah,
Ben?
it's open.
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna try some on here. Our randomized list again. Create bracket.
There
Guess I have the magic touch. There you go.
Okay, well, it worked that time.
So, as you can see, the first 6 games are playing at 6 o'clock. The last 2 games are at 7. So the first game on the first court would be Cork and Bottle versus HMC. So that is Mike Dont's team versus Joe Mercurio's team. On the second court, it's ETA Slow versus CPF Home Inspections. And that's Joe Nicholas's team versus Chris Federico's team. The third game at 6 o'clock is Sign 330 versus FP Supplies, which that is Mike Mancini's team versus James Salvaggio's team. The fourth game at 6 o'clock is the Farinacci Company and Upsun Strong, and that is Angelo Farinacci versus AJ D'Annunzio's team. The fifth game is Random Action versus Club Buckeye Nuts, and that is Mike Trevisano's team versus Paul Cugini's team. And the last 6 o'clock game is Sweetberry versus Matrice number 1, and that is Mike Laffey and his brothers versus Lou Fatica. The last 2 games are scheduled for 7, but please be here a half hour before because games do go quicker than an hour. And that is Molisani number 3 versus North End Bocce. And that is my father Aldino versus Chris Simon. And the last game scheduled for 7 o'clock is Formica Plumbing versus Vicenni. And that is Dom Severino versus Jerry Zofko. So again, that is the bracket for Thursday. The first 6 games, 1 through 6, is at 6 o'clock. Also be here a half hour before 5:30. And the last 2 games are at 7. I will have a captain's meeting, so if those 7 o'clock captains want to be here at 5:45 for the captain's meeting, that will happen.
And you're going to accept all the entries,
Yes.
cash only?
Cash or check. I'm trying to shy away from Venmo and PayPal. So if you have cash or check, please bring it. Just makes it easier. So Sunday the payouts are easier to do. So that is Thursday night bracket. Again, that starts at 6 o'clock. We have the Friday night bracket. Again, I'm going to randomize it. As you can see, it randomizes it. And I'm going to create it.
Create that bracket. Oh, you got it, Alessio. Woo! Boom!
So same setup as Thursday night. First 6 games are at 6 o'clock. Last 2 are at 7 o'clock or when the first set of games are done. So the first game is Bada Blings. That's Michelle Vitale and coming from Kansas City, versus CCMP, which is Greg Costable. Second game is Mount Carmel Society versus Edgertown Motel, and that is Jack Durkin, versus Rick Whitfield.
All rise for the judge.
Third game is TC Construction versus Club Molisani number 8. So Rafael Colicchio versus Wayne Farinacci. Fourth game is Waterloo versus Matrice number 2. That is my summer captain Claudio Barnelli versus Tony Mutillo. The fifth game is Paulino +3 versus Hot Meats, and that is Donnie Rapicelli, who's in the house right now.
Club Molisani!
Versus Hot Meats, which is Brian New and his crew. Oh, the sixth game, we got a son-father rivalry, but the son's not going to be on the team. He's on vacation. So it's ABV versus Club Molisani number 10. So captain is Anthony Croach, and versus Val Fabrada and his crew. And so those are all the 6 o'clock games. The 7 o'clock games, the first one is Cock Industries, which is Nick Albertone, versus Bocceaholics, which is Kim of the Cleveland Bocce Club. And the last game is Thumb Over Finger, which is Nicole Butler, versus DZ, which is Evie and his crew. So same setup as Thursday. First 6 games are 6 o'clock. Be here at 5:30. Last 2 games are at scheduled 7. Be here a half hour early. Those captains can be here at 5:45 for the captains meeting. So,
Scroll down a little bit.
Yep.
Is it Saturday morning?
yeah, Saturday morning. This is starting at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Randomize it. And we're going to create it.
Create that bracket.
2 for 2. Look at you.
On a roll now. Okay. So the first 6 games are at 9. The last 2 are at 10, or when available. So the first game is Balls on You, Anya, which is Phil Tate, versus Tokolana number 5, and that is Rob Kopek. The second game is Big J's Pizzeria versus Castle Kitchens. Big J Pizzeria's Joe Molass versus
New York team.
New York team. We actually have 5 Rome New York teams coming in. Versus Steve Infante, or AKA Bubba.
Bubba.
Third game is Salute versus Club Molisani number 9. Salute is Dennis DeFranco and crew versus coming out of retirement Victor Melorano and his crew. The fourth game is Weiss Park Bocce versus LBA. Weiss Park Bocce is our friends out of Canton versus LBA.
Wicker.
Yeah, Sarah Wicker and her son Jackson. And LBA are friends of Kentucky. Chris, Kathy, Mike, and Holly. The fifth game is Trepepi Consulting versus Holy Redeemer. And that's Tim Trepepi versus Captain Chris Purcell, but we also have Luciano on that team.
Yep, 9 a.m.
Never
Saturday.
heard of him.
Never heard of it. And the last 9 o'clock game is Feral Italian Home versus Within an Inch. And that is our friends Danny Catullo versus within an inch is Alec Nocera. The last two games at 10 o'clock, we have Old Style Bocce versus the Salsicha Train, which Old Style Bocce is Frank Cuzio, and the Salsicha Train is my friend Danny from Kansas City as well.
Oh, wow, you have friends all over the country.
I have friends all over. And the last game at 10 o'clock is Utica's Finest Barbershop versus Club Molisani number 4. And that is Ryan Bailey versus Russ Maraglio. So, again, same concept. Be here 8:30. Captain's meeting, 8:45. Game start at 9. Those 10 o'clock games, if you want to be here for the captain's meeting, 8:45, be here. And last but not least, we have the
Scroll down.
Saturday afternoon bracket. And this is starting at 3 p.m. Randomize it, and we're going to create bracket.
Create that bracket.
Hey,
Oh, you got it again.
75%.
3 for 4.
So again, this is going to start at 3 o'clock, and the first set of games is Pro Quality Nate Kirk versus North Country Graphic, which is Tino Emanuel. Second game, Brandon Bertrand team versus Extreme American Bocce Co., which is our friends from Canada.
Hey.
Third game is Mike Main Street versus Mount Carmel Not Number 1.
Oh, that's your other club. The Mount Carmel Society.
Mike Main Street is Levi out of PA versus, obviously, Mount Carmel Not Number 1 is Ray Carlson and crew. The fourth game is Watertight Roofing versus Fratelli d'Italia. Watertight Roofing is change of captains.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Dante Delicio was going to play. Now Darren Landis is taking his play, but obviously it's Joe Palumbo's company, so...
Right. Breaking news.
Breaking news. Versus Anthony Cugini and a couple of people from Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
Maurizio, Anthony, and Leo all coming in from Chicago.
Nice.
And the fifth game is the Spaghetti Boys versus Lorenzino's Bocce Club. Spaghetti Boys is Jimmy Ferrito, and Lorenzino is Dante Chiavetti. And the last game at 3 o'clock is BSB versus Holly Bocce. Is BSB going to be the favorites again? That is Stewie and Matt Taylor. And Holly Bocce friends are our friends from Holly, New York. And the last set of games scheduled for 4 o'clock, could be earlier, are Rolling On In versus Pro Quality Diane, which is Anthony Fistek versus Diane's team. And the last game is IMBS versus Extreme 777. And that is Sean New versus our friends from Canada.
Bam, Rocco. Valentina.
That is. So, Extreme American Bocce Company, excuse me, that is Bridget and Jeff.
Oh,
They're playing
no.
with Daniele from Canada.
Aha!
And that's Extreme 777 is our friends from Canada, Valentino, Rocco, Frank, and Matt.
Bridget's gonna yell at you when she sees this.
I know. And so 4 teams from each bracket go on to Sunday. Clean slate. 16 teams. Top 8 get paid.
And who are the defending champs of this tournament? CPF.
CPF.
They're defending champs. They're playing Thursday night.
They're playing Thursday night.
And look for Rocco to post the rosters and to get the markets going, the bocce betting markets. So he'll post those after this is completed at some point. And if you have any lineup changes,
contact Rocco for lineup changes because he has the rosters right now.
do you want me to contact you to let him know so we can change it on Scoreholio?
Well, yeah. You can contact Rocco or myself, and we'll get in touch with each other. And I think that's about it. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Facebook or my phone. And
where the 4 teams are, it's the top 2 winners and the
top 2 winners, top 2 losers from each bracket move on to Sunday.
And then Sunday we'll be doing
clean slate. You'll play if you come out the winner bracket, you'll play a loser bracket team. And so,
we're just having that set up to where it just randomizing it, or where
we're gonna pick cards.
We'll pick cards on Sunday.
Pick cards on Sunday. It'll be already set up.
You pick cards when you finish.
When you finish.
Okay.
When you finish.
Yeah. So you'll know.
So Thursday night we'll pick. Friday night we'll pick. Saturday morning we'll pick. Saturday night we'll pick.
Okay.
At the end of the bracket.
Okay, so a winner will play a loser bracket team.
Yep.
They'll pick the card to figure out where they are in the bracket, and then we'll update it on Scoreholio.
Exactly.
And then what time are we starting Sunday?
9 o'clock on Sunday.
9 o'clock. Okay, clean slate. 9 o'clock on Sunday.
Again, be here at 8:30 on Sunday. I want to get the show on the road. Obviously, for the out-of-town teams, we don't want to get them out too late from the club. So, try to be here at 8:30. At the latest 8:45, and we'll go from there.
And then we'll have the bar.
Bar will be open. Cash bar. You can pay with credit card. There's going to be food every day. Trevi is catering Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday morning, and Saturday afternoon. And a couple of our Club Molisani women are going to be cooking on Sunday for lunch. So all the brackets can be found on Scoreholio right now. We will post it on our Facebook page. This is also on YouTube. So, again, if you have any questions, contact me on Facebook or text or call me.
Tell them to subscribe.
And subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel. We'll be broadcasting all weekend. Get the games going. So tune in to watch and make another good one. So
Yep.
we got a week and a half to go. Starting October 12th is the first night. Okay.
Yep.
I think that covers everything.
Yep. So
anything else we're missing, or I think we got everything?
Yeah.
All right, then I guess we'll wrap it up, and then, like we said, if any questions, contact Alessio, and we'll get your question answered, and then enjoy the week and a half until we see you guys.
perfect.
Ciao.
Ciao.